Hey friends, hope you all are fit and fine. This is your host and brother Soumya. Welcome you back to another video of FPL Canvas. In this video, I'm going to analyze the team for the upcoming Game Week 19. But first, let's see how the team has performed in Game Week 18 and then we'll analyze the upcoming Game Week transfer, probable lineup and many more. But before starting, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click on the subscribe button. Also make sure to enable the bell icon button beside it to keep updated of the upcoming videos. Now, coming to the performance for the 18th Game Week. Starting with the goalkeeper, a back-to-back defeat and a poor defensive display from Fulham, this time coming against the relegation-threatened Burnley side, with two of the Claret goals coming off the only two shots on target, with Burnley providing no saves in the entire match after having already contributed with 12 saves in the last two fixtures. Moving on to the defense, Arsenal haven't had the best of away form, suffering a defeat in the trip to Villa. However, the Gunners started off well this time against the Merseyside, putting the team in front within 3 minutes of the game. However, the match settled with a point to inside, with Saliba ranked third among the most aerial duels won. Spurs continue the winning run form with 3 wins in a row. New signing Pedro Porro has been the standout player this season. Meanwhile, no attacking or defensive returns from the Spanish international this week. However, impressive stats from the right back, ranking third among the most successful tackles after Emerson Royal and Dejan Kulusevski, also ranked second among the most successful take-ons just behind Son. Although Mikalenko was planned to be transferred out for Pedro Porro, however, with late positive update for the availability of the Ukrainian and an ankle injury deemed enough for Pau Torres to be out for the weekend's clash triggered a change of plans, with Pau Torres transferred out in place of Mikalenko. Meanwhile, not much of a difference has it made in terms of points, with Everton considering two quick goals in the first half leading to the third away defeat of the campaign. Another match leading to another injury, this time with captain and Newcastle keeper Jamal Lascelles being forced off in the 36th minute of the regular time due to a hip injury. However, not much of an impact had Newcastle made after his departure, with Eddie Howe's side registering just two shots in the remaining almost 60 minutes of the match, including stoppage time. Moving on to the midfield, after overcoming a late fitness test, Anthony Gordon was cleared to start the match against Luton. However, a disappointing spell from the winger, with Saul registering just one shot in the entire match. A lot of Arsenal's attack has been through the wing as usual, with Bukayo Saka majorly involved to put pressure on Liverpool's defense, with the England international being involved in 3 out of 8 successful take-ons, the highest in the match, also creating 3 chances, same as that of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Martin Odegaard, also providing with the highest number of crosses, unfortunately yet to get on the score sheet or being involved in the assist since last 3 matches. TRP poor form continues with the French international without a goal or assist in the last 4 fixtures, with the last goal coming up against Luton at home in Game Week 10. Meanwhile, the attacker has the most attempted and successful take-ons in the match, but was not enough to earn full points for Villa as the home sides were held for a 1-all draw against Sheffield United. After having no goals in the last 2 seasons against Liverpool, Son ended the drought against the weakest opposition, scoring the second goal for Spurs, embarking on a 2-1 victory for the home side, with the South Korean being involved in the highest 3 out of 7 successful take-ons in the full 90 minutes. Salah has been the man in form lately, with the Egyptian raking up 23 points in the last 3 fixtures. Coming to the fixture against Arsenal, Salah had 3 attempted shots with 2 on target, the most of any player on the pitch, with the Egyptians goal drawing level after an early lead taken by the Arsenal by Gabriel. Coming to the forward, with Man City having a blank week for the participation in the Club World Cup, Watkins was the lone striker this time and unfortunately captain too. However, nothing to take away from his performance, with the England international having the highest number of attempted shots, with an assist being ruled out of Bailey's goal as it was deemed of handball by Ramsey on the build-up of the goal. So, with just 2 goals with no assist or clean sheet this time, a below average point of 31 was not enough to put a boost on the ranks table, dropping from 818 in Game Week 17 after Game Week update to 3.62k, almost a drop by 2.8k. Moving on to the transfer, after back-to-back below 50 points in consecutive weeks, it's about time to restructure the squad and starting off with the shipping out DRB. The midfielder has been in team since game week 6. However, with recent performance also being a subject of criticism, leading to the rotation with Zaniolo and Bailey, with the French international having limited minutes of the game, with the attacker having played more than 70 minutes just once in the last 7 game weeks. In comes his teammate and midfield partner Douglas Luiz, with the Brazilian being an integral part of the team controlling the attack and defense, assigned with the added responsibility of set piece and also first choice penalty taker, valued at just 5.5 million, having the 7th highest point so far in FPL. Along with that, also gives an extra 1 million in the bank, which later would be required for upgrading in other areas. Talking of fixtures, Aston Villa have the fourth most attractive fixtures in terms of fixture difficulty for the next 5 game weeks, with the Villa next upcoming fixtures up against United, Burnley, and Everton. So, taking the following under considerations and without waiting any further, let's see how the team would look like for game week 19. Starting off between the posts would be Burnley, with Fulham struggling the attack, having lost in last 2 fixtures by a margin of 5-0. Marco Silva will definitely need to demand more from the attacking players. However, Leno has been trying his best to keep his team in the game, producing a total of 12 saves in the last 3 game weeks. Coming to the defense, Arsenal have dropped just 2 points in home games so far this season, winning 8 and putting up only 1 draw, with Saliba being one of the consistent performers at the back, having the most number of blocks and only second to Declan Rice in aerial duels. With Spurs missing key figures sidelined due to injuries or suspension, Postecoglou has been sharp in attack, with Pedro Porro as one of the main compatriots, starting off as a right back but often could find the defender in the opposition box, seemed to have been provided with a free role in the build-up, providing crosses and also didn't shy off to go himself if the handed the opportunity. Although doubt remains over the fitness of Jamal Lascelles as the defender was subbed off in the first half, however, doubt remains over the cruciality of the situation the sub- if the substitution was more of precautionary measure or not, with Botman still not full to fitness, still facing issues with his fitness. Burn could be another option. Meanwhile, with no further updates, Lascelles starts off for the game week. Switching to the midfield, starting off with the mid five, going on with the 3-5-2 formation with Salah, Son, Saka, Gordon, and with one change as new signing Douglas Luiz comes in place of DRB. Moving on to the striker, with Aston Villa having dropped their first points at home this season, surprisingly against the league bottom side Sheffield United, after taking full points against Arsenal and City a few weeks ago, Unai Emery will surely be running on the missed opportunity to go on top of the table at Christmas after Arsenal and Liverpool both dropped points at the weekend. Huge responsibility would be on the shoulder of his number 11, this time at Old Trafford. With Man City back after claiming the first ever World Cup with a historic victory against the Fluminense, City are back against Everton at home, with doubts mongering over the availability of Haaland with Norwegian having trained alone, having not with the train with the squad still. Alvarez could be the man to lead the line for City in midweek. Coming to the captaincy, couple of options this week with Salah Son being the most lucrative options this week, with Liverpool dropping points in the last 2 league games. They would be desperate to try to attempt to get a win on the score sheet. However, Haaland is the preferred choice so far, with Burnley having considered the most shots and the second most defensive record in the league so far. And that's all for the analysis. Make sure to keep an eye at the comment section. If any further changes are made, we'll keep you updated there. Also, if you like this video, do share And smash the like button and share it with your friends, colleagues, families, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also do share your thoughts of the possible changes, transfers, captaincy pick, any other suggestions you want to convey on this video. Feel free to share in the comment sections and let me know what possible changes or any strategies you are thinking of for the upcoming game weeks. Let's make it an interacting session. Till then, take care, tata, goodbye. Meet you with the updates from the upcoming game week. Stay tuned to the channel. Till then, stay safe and let's make the journey interesting.